He steamed, guys. He steamed and flew out the door.
Dude, he turned into steam.
Literally.
Literally turned into vapor, and he went like just zoomed outside. Later, taters.
They said he'll be back. I don't think he's coming back.
Reset?
Teach you guys Butterfingers on the tablet. I wish it was not unethical for me to go and play right now, because my goodness, do I want to be out there.
I have been literally drooling every time we're in the booth watching this.
Yeah, no, it happens every Tuesday about this time. Like there's about
near the end of the session,
about an hour to go. You can tell people are kind of getting a little tired.
Yeah, people are starting to get loosened up a little. And it happens like that, and that's why when I go and play like the casinos and stuff like that, like it takes a while to get kind of ramped up. Like you don't just sit down and start doing things. I mean, you kind of feel out the table a little bit, you watch and observe and like make sure you check out what's going on. But then you'll start to see it like as the night progresses. People that have sat down after a little while all of a sudden just start going crazy.
They do.
They start doing weird things. Like it's like they just lose their mind.
Well, they kind of have like that internal clock of it's like, oh, I've been here for X amount of hours, or now I've been here. They just think like, well, I guess. I'm not sure what's going with that story.
Nice. Yeah.
No, it's
I agree.
Like some people like set aside time. Like, all right, I'm gonna be here for 3 hours or 4 hours. But if you know you're getting ready to put in like a 12-hour session, you can just watch those people. It's kind of like drift away mentally. And
it's like everybody has a timer, and you just wait for it to go off, and then you just get it.
Like our friend Golf Ball, aka Goofball, aka Paul Moskowitz. He doesn't like to play for more than 4 hours because he knows once he starts getting tired, he doesn't play very well.
Well, see, and that's the thing. There's a lot of people that don't have that in them. Like they'll just play and play until they either lose it all or until they
lose it all.
And that's usually what happens. Is they lose it all.
But sometimes people will stay too long because they're winning and they think, oh, I've won X amount of dollars in X amount of hours. If I keep playing, that money will just keep trickling in the same way.
I will say the problem I always had was I would stay too long when I was losing. And I know that was a big mistake of mine, but I just couldn't help it. Like I could not stand to leave on a loss. Like if I was down $100, I was there for like 14 hours until I got even at least. And it was so stupid, but I would do it because I had a problem. I'm just kidding. I didn't have a problem. I just didn't like to lose. I couldn't stand it.
When you know you have an edge in the game, it's hard to just give it up.
I was like, I'd rather just stay here for that long and break even and not lose and then have a winning session next time than to go home stuck. But we do have a hand.
What's up, Mr. Jeremy Jam? Thanks for hanging out. Welcome back, Mr. Blue Chip.
And that was my issue though. I would stay too long when I was losing, and then when I was winning, I would leave. You know, I'd be up $600, whatever. I would just leave, and
which isn't a bad thing. It's just if you could have cut your losses the way you knew to leave when you were ahead,
it would be better.
I
think you should stay longer when you're winning though, especially when you have like a good table image or there's. But you know, sometimes it would just dry up, so I would just leave.
Sure.
Things just you look around the table and you look at the other players and you realize like where am I going to win money from at this table? I'm not. And if the other tables aren't looking so hot, then it's time to go home. And it was fun.
And Chris gets the better of Joe again.
Yet again.
Like every time. It's insane. Man.
I mean, Joe's still playing well though. I mean, for all this that's happening, like if this wasn't happening, he'd be up big, you know. But like things are happening.
Yeah, I'm curious if he wants to if he'll want to come back.
I don't see why not. I mean, I think he knows. Like he just kept looking at the camera like, "Come on, man." I think he knows what's happening. I think it's just he's in a bad seat. He's in a bad seat. So
were you say a sloppy seat?
I was gonna say something that my filter I had to turn it on.
Well done.
I almost just unloaded. But I'm curious to the rules at the table. Like when somebody gets busted out, is there like can you have a first seat change? Can Can Joe move to where Cooch is sitting?
It's
Like
happened
when-
before. I mean, it's a pain in the rump to change it on the tablet.
I don't
but-
think it's that much of a pain though.
Well, not everyone's a super whiz like you.
I think you just take them out and put them in, and then put their chip stack in. And
Put them out, put them in, put them out, put them in.
I mean, I feel like why not? I mean, you're allowed to do that at cash games. It's not changing anything. I feel you should be able to change seats.
I think it might cause a ruckus because everyone might be fighting for it.
I mean, I don't know. It's the same as at a casino.
But if
though.
you're the first one to be like, hey, can I have that seat? And
Well, it's just at a casino. Like I would always do this. Like if there was a full table, I would always ask for the first seat change button, and then I just had
yeah.
it. And then like if I ever wanted to move, I could just move whenever there was a seat available,
right.
and it was nice.
I know I sound like Allen Iverson. You talking about pre-flop? Practice. You talking about pre-flop?
All right.
We talking about pre-flop.
Joe getting called again. At least he has position this time.
Yeah.
I see it just every time Joe's got a little bit out of line. Like at least this situation, like he's gonna be fine. But like he's not getting away with the pre-flop stuff that I think he kind of expected. Mess with the bull, you get the horns, Murderick.
That's right. Sometimes you get the trap, sometimes you get the cheese.
That's our next emo. The trap with the cheese in it. That's
There
what
you
it's
go.
got to be. Just a little mouse. Just a little mouse hanging out. Breakfast Club. Murderick, come on. Testing my knowledge. I'm surprised Brandon's been a winning player tonight, sporting that Cubs outfit. They're pretty accustomed to losing. Jeremy, what are you even talking about? Sometimes you get the D. I guess we're just gonna do like Murder Rick trivia tonight. Mixes it, whatever makes the world go round.
Yes, sir. Man, I checked.
And Chris Bob's the best hand.
Imagine that.
Imagine me and you.
17.
I'm
Dude.
surprised Chris doesn't have like 2K by now. Like I feel like he should.
He's never pushing the action. He's just calling. So the amount of money he's making is completely dependent on how much his opponents are betting. What a weird. I mean, check, call, bet, call. Just,
Well, I mean, because you look at the hands that Chris has shown down, and this is one of those situations like you have second pair, you're against Chris, and you know it.
I
like,
think Brandon might raise.
you know he has 8. You know he has all these other hands that he could have by the river. So it's like you don't want to give up on it. You got a pair, you want to just hold on to the end.
Oh man.
See? And he gets paid off. Just an ace. Boom. You got it, bud. There it is.
You have aces and tens, my friend. Don't shortchange yourself.
Yeah, aces and 10. Queen kicker.
I almost raised. I was I can't do.
So if you haven't done so yet, follow our stream. I'm not going to tell you again. Put that mouse over the heart and click it.
You can see your name across the bottom of the screen there. Don't
Yeah,
you?
do it.
It's like being famous, really.
There's about 430 other people that are going to see you that you followed us.
High-low limit.
Tell you what, this is some really good insight though into the mind of the recreational player. I feel like every small pair has limped in that under the gun to mid position range.
Yeah.
Just limp, 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 limp. So think about that next time you're at the casino. You see all these limpers, and then you make a raise, you get called, it comes out low, and all of a sudden you find yourself in some serious resistance, chances are they flopped the set.
6 players.
I apologized earlier.
What's that purple chip there
Thanks,
in front of
Carl.
the net? Is that a chip protector, probably?
Yeah,
Card
from
protector?
somewhere.
Yeah. Card protectors.
When did Gary get $329 in front of him? Seems like a lot.
When he shipped it pre-flop and got called.
I thought that was only like 130.
125.
Still, I mean, where did the extra
extra
$100 come from?
I don't know.
Gary leads with his top 2. Is anyone gonna F with him? Maybe Joe, but probably not. Probably so, I mean. Like I said, probably not.
PMS, this is cash game. Just a local cash game for your entertainment. Enjoy. Enjoy it.
There you go, boss. You work out, Gary? Gary, you work out? Did you give him permission to go? Look at this guy. You have to?
Gary wins a nice little pot there. I still think he should change shirts with the net.
You didn't get the memo.
On stream?
All these young people. Gary, I'm probably
You said you're disappointed this season?
I enjoyed that. You're like almost.
He's got you beat.
Big Jagger, 71.
Oh.
Yeah, I just saw him.
Yeah, they were down at Columbus. Singing "Hang On, Sloopy" at the. Of course you know, but.
Oh, B Mills.
Oh, yeah.
Was the place
I
going
requested
crazy?
that song. He played it.
This was going out to my
There's nothing
friend
funnier
Paul.
than Big Jagger going.
And there's something about 2 letters down here. Oh, 8.
What is Goofball doing right now?
I don't know.
I thought he was possessed for a second. I got really nervous. Paul's a good friend of mine. I was like, I didn't want to do an exorcism on him.
40 years ago.
I am really surprised that Blunt Step doesn't have a blue chip next to his name yet.
I'm an 80s guy. Come on, I like German.
Really surprised.
Yeah, the Stones weren't around in the 80s.
Here comes Joe and Chris. Take 35. Nope, I think Brandon's gonna ruin the
I'm
fun.
an 80s guy. I like Wham and
Like George Michael had.
It would mess up my picture.
44.
So raise a 12 by Joe. Chris flat calls. Comes over to Brandon. Brandon says, I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. Makes it 44. I have a feeling that's going to get the job done. Maybe not from Chris. Chris, you know, obviously we know he's not much of a folder.
I think it was. I think he liked it.
I love these hands.
I'm not so sure Chris has called yet. He's still in contemplation mode.
I mean, I feel like he's going to call. I mean, oh my.
Wow.
This is the first time I've seen this.
On the wrong side, he's going to press me on the next bet.
He's starting to play.
Nice bet, Brandon.
He's starting to play.
Nice bet, friend.
That would be disappointing to me if I was Brandon. I'd be like, oh.
Seriously?
Really?
Like, you call everything? I finally got the good goods, and you...
And you got king, queen, and you're folding.
They were after.
Right. Yeah, you can do it. With this porn stash.
Nice, that's the face card.
I think I just heard porn stash, and I would assume they're talking about you.
Absolutely.
Mark just told me.
I'm always shocked when I
know
get the
about
text
Bruce
myself.
I love Bruce. You got kids? Yeah, it's a big ass story. Man, I'm not. Do you?
Yeah, but you're there and you got Smarties in your back pocket. I do. Excuse me?
Yeah, it's too old.
Toodaloo. One of my favorite hands.
Really?
No, not really.
15. 15.
Boom. There we go. Cooch from the button. Has the Jack 9 suited, making it $15. $15. This is just me. Of course I'm calling. I can't limp in and then fold.
Of course not. It's against my religion. Might be losing its religion. Depending on how this shakes out. Wow. Dude, I just want to die and be reincarnated as Chris. Wow.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I was confused.
I think you were confused.
I was really confused. I thought Mark had the King 4 and Chris had the Jack 9.
Oh.
So if I was reincarnated as Chris, it was because he's a nice looking silver fox. Gray stash, gray sideburns.
That happens with the tanning bread, doesn't it? You know, spray them?
Yeah, and I think you need another glass of wine.
Oh,
Oh, no wonder you're
did you
talking.
share with anyone?
No, I don't share.
He'll share his
Yeah,
chocolate.
not
with
really.
that. Come
I
on.
grew up in Akron.
I think Johnson just kind of chills out. Then like every hour or so, he gives us like a really nice compliment. It's like the timer goes off. He goes, "Hey, you know what? You guys are really doing a great job." Trust
nice,
us.
you know?
It does not get past us. We thank you so much, Jonathan.
We talk about you guys. When this show goes off air, we stand out there and we talk for a good hour and a, sometimes 2 hours. We'll be hanging out after the show.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk.
Or maybe an hour. I don't know. But we
Last-
talked for a while.
Last
about you
week was
guys.
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I got left at 1:30.
It's because it's awesome. Get the adrenaline pumping. We start talking about all you, even you plebs.
All them
We'll
plebs.
talk about you plebs in the chat. We'll talk about how cool you are and how some of you are uncool. You know who you are.
You know, it's like if you don't see the fish at the table, it's probably you.
Yeah.
If you don't see the uncool guy, sorry, Charlie.
Go ahead. I got a bet on this.
Joe finally turns the best hand. He's not a freaking nerd. He kind of is a nerd, but like in all the best ways.
That's the nicest one.
I don't understand how this pod is so big. How
trying
do
to-
they all call? How did they all call?
Trying to wrap my head around it.
Oh, then it checks through. Oh, they didn't all call. All right.
Joe's like, I got top pair. Thanks. I guess.
He goes, I'm gonna guess Chris. Like, how do I like feel comfortable
I guess
about
I
life?
can take this $70 down here. Appreciate that. What are you saying? What is this that you're looking up?
Oh, that's Burt Macklin from Parks and Rec. I just want to make sure that
Still do not send you.
I can remember his name off the top of my head.
I don't think they want to serious.
Yeah,
I don't
Hold me
think-
closer, tiny dancer.
I mean, it's such pure shooters that
Everything's against it. I'm
We
gladly
listened to KML when the guy called and said, the reason why we have no bench is because our bench is starving now. All our starters are injured.
Look at our opening day lineup. LeBron, that's the only thing that's left. Waiters, Morajo,
Somebody called Aronson Verajo, which
Waiters by kicking.
is slightly tilting. He's only played on our team for the last 7 years. Did you just double down?
What?
You just double down? Double down on your posties?
They win this time. You gotta put LeBron up there. Well, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's the only way they can win this series.
Green pie, looking in your eyes.
But
Suda Dan is at the Cavs game. He's there. That lucky man.
He's doing play-by-play for ABC because Jeff Van Gundy is an idiot.
last year when the whole LeBron thing was going on, I was, like trolling on Twitter, and I ended up becoming friends with a couple guys out of Miami that, they got some real fans out there. Yeah. And he sent me a thing yesterday, but man, I never saw that guy. That guy was like, he didn't
Darren
really-
says, "Ship me the sugar, all $53."
Played Miami. How bad he wants it. He'd rather-
Shoot me that sugar.
Sugar booger.
That was at the end of that game, that last game.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, our first Tom Dwan reference.
Oh man.
Oh wait, this is for the GIF, not for you.
Oh. I was about to say.
It's only been 50 years.
Yeah.
It's like a movie. This has been 200. It's a great sports movie.
Maybe I should just go to the shoe tonight. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I can't go downtown tonight. That'd just be silly.
Yeah, you would be
I'd be
crazy.
I'd be in
At
this-
least until
I'd
like
be in the swarm of folks.
midnight. Those are the best times, and when stuff like this is going on. I mean, the influx of people that
Oh,
come,
if-
that hit the poker
If
room
this
after
wasn't
this.
happening tonight, well, I'd probably stay home watch a game. Like, but being downtown on like big nights like this,
Oh, it's awesome. It's really awesome because all those people that get done have been drinking at the game, and especially like when we win tonight, they're gonna come over and
Sloppy.
celebrate and be all sloppy and throw
everybody
money around.
sloppy. Uh-oh, I started it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let the Kappa slash is in the room. Put your Kappa hands up.
Kappa hands. Net with top pair here. Mark with the gutter ball. Not much happened for anybody else. Ooh, Mark.
27.
Roly poly. Are you just dancing over here? Downtown.
Blunt Step's got it. He knows what's up. We're Kappa dancing. I mean, I'd imagine Mark. Okay.
40.
You think he's just gonna call all the way down?
Well, he led flop.
I mean, she's not. The thing is, like, she's betting 40 into 100, and it's like hard. I don't know. I don't know if I can fold right here. At least right here. Gotta see what happens on the river.
I mean, there's just not much that can help him. So many hands are just completely crushing him to the point of no return.
Yeah.
Well, what time play that, buddy?
I mean, you have to give her a possibility for a 10 in her hand, which means your queen's dead. Which means, obviously, you're drawing thin for your straight.
184 in the pot,
And it's all going to go to
and
a
it's
net.
all hers.
And net's our biggest winner, right?
Is she? I thought Chris was.
Net's only in the game for 300.
Oh,
Best bottle of $8 wine.
yeah.
And she's got about 11.
Does she have 11?
978 plus 184.
That doesn't. It's not adding it in right now.
Not yet. It adds after the fact.
Hey, thanks, Blunt Step. It's not a clip-on. They had a bet earlier. Somebody bet that I was wearing a clip-on, and I'm not. It's a real tie.
Dum dum dums.
I learned how to tie it.
I learned how to tie it.
Oh, Tony.
Let's start with the TV.
Did that just happen?
Let's start with the TV screen.
That's probably pretty accurate, Ryan.
If I could go live straddle. A net and carry.
That is actually really accurate.
I think
I don't think I've left. I feel like
I feel like your age is completely irrelevant unless it's like a law thing.
even then. Wait, no, I didn't say that. I'm just kidding.
I bet your West Virginia roots.
On me?
Yep.
Go ahead.
I don't feel burned.
I don't feel burned whatsoever.
I feel like if I can be in my 50s and act like I'm in my 20s, even better.
Yeah. I'm all about them tacos.
Joe's up and down. Chris has a pair, so Joe will probably lose.
Beat him into the pot.
Goofball's gonna be folding. What? That's not true. That's not true. Goofball called?
There's no way he called. That cannot be true. Golf ball? I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see him ever doing things like this.
All right, let's update. Was that turn card? Give me that turn card. Give me there it is. Just get the old hammerlock. Only heart with the straight. Heads up between Darren and Joe.
I agree, Ugly. She's proving that the knit style is best versus the passive knitters.
River card is. We're going Spelunkin. What do we got?
Spelunkin, action
And Darren,
killer.
Darren bets into Joe.
Sick. He's like,
Darren-
you know what?
But Darren's barely breathing here, so.
Okay. He didn't see. This is the mistake he made. He didn't get in a comfortable position before he decided to bluff. So now he's kind of stuck in this statuesque
Yeah.
position because he's trying to like hold it together, but he doesn't want to move. He doesn't want to do anything. And you got caught, bud. But always, guys, try to get one position to sit in.
When you're bluffing and you know someone's gonna be looking at you, make sure you get in the most comfortable position you possibly can before you're stuck there.
I try to just keep the same posture whether I be bluffing or just normal. But either way, it's comfortable. That way, because I mean, sometimes people tank forever, and you just gotta sit there.
It's tough.
It is tough.
You could just do what our buddy Zach does and just slam your head down on your arm and just take a nap.
You could do that, but you have to do it every time though. You can't just decide like this hand I'm going to put my head down.
Right.
Like no, it has to be every single hand.
Exactly.
I mean, and that can be quite annoying. I mean, I don't know if I would be able to handle doing that. I like to look at things.
You get whiplash / concussion. Snap mucks everywhere.
Man, this game has been fun though. I had really enjoyed what's happening here tonight.
Sorry, Jack. That might be a tell.
And I really like everybody that's coming, is hanging out with us tonight.
What's up, old Big Jim? Big Jim NC? We're not Akron, Ohio. You seem like a real straight shooter, so I'm gonna give a straight shooter back answer to you. I guess I'll just let Fish and Chips answer for me. Joe with 10-8, back-to-back hands, this time suited. My personal favorite.
Oh, blunt step, man. You always keep it coming, man.
So here we go. So here's a spot where Joe finally has the best of it. But he's being caught bluffing against Chris like 3,000 times. So let's hope that finally Joe will get paid off from Chris.
And it's interesting, too, because last time he called down with 10-5. So what's the difference between that and 9-5? It's almost a similar spot. You know, it's like
really he might be folding already.
Oh, you hate to hear that. He's like, no.
Joe is going to snap his laptop in half when he watches this back.
It's like, I can't get a break. It's like, gosh, this dude is like owning my soul right now.
It says Joe's stack is 1K. When did that happen?
That's what I said. That's what I was saying. He's been hovering around like 750, and then he got to 800. He's just been steady.
I don't. But when did he win any? He had $343. Remember that last time we checked?
No, he had like 700. That's what I said. For as much as he's getting like pounded on by Chris, like he's still staying around.
I'm starting to wonder if they let him add on because his stacks are so big.
I mean, maybe that could be too. I didn't notice that. I don't remember a hand where he's actually like won a huge amount. Like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we just got word he did buy more, so that's why his chip stack got bigger, which makes sense.
Yeah, because he had a couple hundo chips on his stack, and I was curious of where the the origins of those came from.
It's nice to see those. We don't see enough of those on the table.
Goofball makes it 8.
We'll make it 25.
Oh,
you're gonna make it
didn't he took Cream Pie's money, didn't he? Wasn't
He
it
did. That
that
wa-
him in the hand? So
That was a
that's-
couple hundred there. So here's the Goofball Chris combo here. They are friends.
Oh yeah.
Ace, Ace, King. Quick check by Chris. Paul throws the quarterback at him.
I check.
Check call, looks like.
I feel like I feel like this is like a hand right now that he's gonna check call all the way down. I feel like it just balls.
Especially now.
55.
I probably would have made 75, but that's fine. 55, I don't know. I think you're kind of opening up yourself a little bit here. But you're also giving the right price to the King of Diamonds.
What do you got left?
Someone just say Pizza Hut? Someone's like, Pizza Hut?
169.
What if you're just at the table and like someone's tanking, you're trying to get a read on them? Instead of like just like starting saying random words to them. Pizza Hut, Battleship, Marketplace. It just-
Musket.
Then watch them just like break like their character and just be so confused.
I couldn't go away because I had that diamond,
Exactly.
you know, so I kind of got stuck at the end. Good hand.
I agree, Chris. You couldn't get away because you had the diamond. I know how that is. Yeah, I see you guys talking about PLO is a nice game, and it actually is starting to become the trend. It is starting to become more and more popular, just because there's so much more money to be made, and there's so many more bad players that play it. They don't understand it.
Here's a potential problem with us broadcasting PLO. I'm not like I know how to play. I know what's happening. I'm not super well versed in it. So if I'm sitting there saying, "Ooh, good play," and I could be completely
Well, it's not only
Wrong
that.
about it?
I think it's just because there's so many hands on the screen. There's so many cards, and it kind of clutters the screen. It doesn't look as good, and it's probably harder to follow for like the average viewer that just comes in here to get entertained
Yeah.
by poker and
mean,
people playing it.
If you guys don't care
play.
that I'm not like some PLO savant, well, I guess I'm not really Holdem savant either.
And
You
they
guys
don't care about
you guys-
that.
You guys don't care about me just kind of like basically calling action and going ooh instead of like giving my impressions of hands. We could do that. Twaddle nuts, yeah, I think that's a good one. You start your opponent and you go twaddle nuts. Just see him break character.
21.
Caitlyn Jenner.
I tell you that name really rolls up the tongue.
Yeah. Probably rolls other places too.
All right, so it looks like we finally got ourselves a player that's going to raise with the ace queens and ace kings of the world.
Actually, Rick, it can read 4 cards.
It's true.
We have done a broadcast of
Yep.
PLO.
We can't do 5 because we were talking about earlier how fun it would be to rock some deuce to 7. That'd be really fun, but the table can only read 4 cards at a time.
So Mark raises up what seemed to be a straddle, I'm assuming. It was a $5.
They say they don't care. They think you can carry me in PLO. How's your PLO expertise?
Probably worse. I played PLO a couple times and it was fun, and I won money somehow.
Yeah.
But that's just because I could understand how to play it, but I don't know all the I don't know. I'm just not good at the hand values changing, and I mess up a lot. So it's something I want to work on because I do know a lot of people that play PLO, and it seems to be the way to go. I'm pretty smart. I think I could handle it. I think I could play with like your average PLO players and do well.
Nice bet by Mark here. I think he's actually going to get called.
Well, I mean, Chris
He
does
does.
have a pair.
Oh, he does get called. Now
Chris does have a pair, and
now
now,
he's
has the
open-ended.
open-ended straight draw, so I don't see him folding on the turn either. So Mark should just continue on what he's doing.
Mark is 181, pot's 126.
So Mark staked me in Sunday's tournament. I don't know if you heard about that.
We'll come back to that as soon as this hand's over. So I know where we're going with this.
Yeah, he staked me. I played it.
So looks like Mark bets 85, 80, leaving himself 101 dealer for his remaining stack.
101 dealer.
About Golden State. He's like, yeah, he's like, and he told me before the series, he said Cleveland and 6. They're great, but they're not ready yet.
Now this is like one of those times like where I feel like he should make a decision to either fold or shove because of Mark's stack.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think if Chris is opening, are we showing one now?
I think he was just showing.
If Chris
one.
is opening on the flop, I think he would be more inclined to get it all in. But the fact that there's only one card to come, not ideal.
Oh, you just showed it.
Sorry. Not that good at that part.
Yeah, I fair enough, but then I had you open it and go with it.
No.
Thanks, Poker on Air. I'm not sure if I would consider myself that, but actually, I know I wouldn't consider myself that, but I appreciate it. We are winding down here because we got about another 20 minutes or so. So if you haven't already, please follow us on Twitter @PokerOnAir. It's the best way to keep up to date with all of our happenings. We've been rocking some periscopes lately, so it'll be notified, I think, via our Twitter. Also, you can follow myself @T.1512 on Twitter because I'm pretty cool, and the more followers, the funnier I will become. Speaking of funny, the guy next to me is one of the funniest guys I know, so be sure to check him out on Twitter @BMillion1315. Here, go ahead and tell him.
Yeah, at BMillion at BMillion315. So what we were talking about, Mark staked me in the tournament.
Yep.
And I made the most fishy mistake I've ever made. Probably ever. I don't think I've done this ever. I misread a chip in the tournament, and I'm sitting with Mark at my table.
Whoopsies.
Who happened to stake me. So he's watching this all go down. But I'll wait till after this hand to tell the story if anybody's interested.
Yep.
Because this looks like we got something going on.
Thanks for the follow, Ryan.
And I think we are going to try to do, I don't know yet how that's going to work.
We
got
got some
more shows.
We got some ideas. Just trust us. We got a few ideas coming down the pipeline to hopefully let you guys see us more often.
I'm going to have to start tweeting now. My Facebook posts are just not enough, I guess. Twitter is where it's at. T.I. and B Million, are we aspiring rappers or what? That's what he just said.
Obviously.
Well,
27.
I didn't choose the name. The name chose me.
True. True.
My name's Bobby Miller. B Million. It was B Mill, and people started saying B Million because of my fat stacks. That's right.
That's right. Fat stacks in the pocket.
And then it just stuck. I can't get away from it. So I just accepted it. I've embraced it, and I've created it.
All right. Time out. So we got a second. Go ahead and tell us our story for Sunday.
So I'm sitting at the tournament table, and Mark is two to my left, and he staked me. And I played this hand where I have ace king in the small blind, and somebody raised it up, and I just flatted, and the person to my left flatted. So we went three ways. And it comes 9-7-3, 7-3 spades. And I'm planning on just check raising the original raiser. So I check, the other guy checks, and the original raiser makes it 700. Well, I'm gonna get frisky. I'm gonna make it 1700. Note we have about I have 15k starting stack, and he has 13k. Well, I accidentally misclick and make it 6200 because I mistaked my $5,000 chip for a 500 chip.
Flip that, but yes, we see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mistake my 500 chip for a $5,000 chip.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, long story short, he ended up shipping over that, and I kind of had to call, and I didn't get there, and it made me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, live misclicks are tough.
How dare you? I'm not shaving the stash. I'll never do it. Okay, maybe I'll do it.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
It's kind of just become.
I think it's funny. I just like it. I usually have some stuff going on down here too,
Yeah, but
but I just shaved it all. I was like, I just want a stash, straight stash in mode.
straight stash, homie.
It's actually my nickname. That another thing they call me El Diablo.
His nickname is El Diablo.
Well,
Interesting. Makes that.
yeah. So I doubt now that Mark is ever gonna stake me again after that.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that either, but it was very unfortunate. That was in a tournament.
Nice guy, too, out loud.
Who told you that?
We started with 15K, and it was like the second blind level. It was like 40 minutes into the tournament.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey Bob, make sure you notify me, give me all the updates throughout the day. He goes, yeah, man, I'm all over it, man. I'm gonna text you all day long. I'm like, awesome. I ran and take the garbage outside. I get back inside. I have a missed call from him. I'm like, what the heck? Like, he's not on break already. I call him back. He goes, dude, I'm out. I'm like, no,
Whoops.
no, not real.
Pro plays, you know. But actually, it turned out to be not that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I didn't tell you guys. He ended up having kings, so it was a 9-7-3 board, 7-3 of spades, and I had ace king of diamonds. I mean, ace king of spades.
Yeah.
So I had the nut flush draw, and I mean, all things considered, hey, could have
Not
happened.
bad.
I could have had a 30k stack at
Yeah, you could've been
level
balling.
3, but instead I was out. Spare me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he sold meth. Yeah, I agree.
So here we go. I love how every pot now for like the last half of this session has been like hands like king 6 and like crazy hands are just involved. They're in there. You know, it's really cool. You can't fight the stash. You just have to embrace it.
Thanks for the new followers, guys. I do appreciate it. Get ready for me just sounding off about the Cavs if they win tonight. Brick City on the river. Who's gonna have the cojones to bet this river?
I mean, it looks like Darren already has chips in his hand. Did he go all in? He does not have $236, that's for sure.
Yeah, he does. He's got another stack in front of him.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got like decent amount of red and.
I thought I had the winner.
Not at the winner.
Paul said, "Why are you betting?" Interesting.
I actually had the same hand, but you guys had a kicker. Had a 6 call. I thought the 6 was good. I kept getting calls.
I think I had a question for chat that I was saving up, but I don't remember what the heck it was.
Take that all with it. I've been talking all night. I'm gonna leave it. I want that.
Dr. Joe live studio.
Live strudel.
So
At least they're straddling.
What's that?
I said at least they're straddling.
One of them is. I think Joe's been straddling all night, but that's about it.
See, I don't know about that. I don't. I mean, if nobody else is straddling, I'm definitely not gonna straddle.
Especially he hasn't really been punishing the straddlers very much. I mean, every now and again, but not as often as you would think he would.
You know what a dead straddle is?
Do you know what a dead straddle is? It's not a live straddle.
I personally don't. I've always wondered that.
A dead straddle. It's a live straddle. It would be your all.
Gary calls. Brand makes it 15.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to our viewers. Something must be happening. Something is happening.
People are watching the Cavs mash it. It's a little teensy bet there. 17. That's all it took. Gary let it go.
Hey, see you, Jonathan. Thanks for hanging with us. Hanging with my sweet, sweet stash.
I was just reading all of Jonathan's text there. It's kind of funny.
But I could be talked into it.
Buckball. They should all just agree to just do a round of straddles.
All right, why not? I mean, everybody's deep enough. They should just up it to 2-5 now.
Game gets late, just make it big.
Yeah, why not?
Goofball, gonna make it 11? 12 bucks.
And Gary can't fold an ace pre-flop. Let's be real.
Let's be real, mother lovers. Almost a slipsy doozy. Dude, the cats are mashing.
I'll gently put it down for you.
So hyped.
Get over there and find it.
Help me out on that. No, you're all right, man. 4 players.
Keep playing poker while the Cavs are winning.
Well, Gary couldn't have flopped much better than that, given the circumstances.
Like that, like if there's a hat in a certain spot and they're winning. Kim, what are you doing? Move the hat.
26?
I'm sorry, 26.
How much? Oh, they said 46. I was confused. And if you're Gary, do you want to call or are you raising here?
What is it?
I mean, I would probably just call.
I think because it's late, I'm probably raising because it's just we don't have much time. You don't have much more time to make more money.
That just means the Kings won it overtime again.
Chris is like, these guys don't have it in me, guys. I can't fold.
There's a chance I can hit a 5, and if I do, you guys are hurting.
Now see if Golfball realizes this is a really good card to bluff.
I think he is sort of in that like showdown mode, but I would love to see him bet. I mean, it'd be great. It's awesome.
Only to get beat second round by a team we beat like 12 on their game.
I like it. I think I would have went a little bigger, but that's okay. Gary's just in that tank.
You know how to get slugged, don't you?
Someone giving him a.
She's going on real good.
He's giving me an old scuba suit. Are we counting out on our hands?
I mean, maybe.
I think he
Sometimes that's what it takes.
I think he forgot he was not playing online.
I mean, at least he's counting outs. You got it. Chris says you got it.
Nice hand, Paul.
So we have about 10 more minutes left, guys. So don't forget to follow us and subscribe and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and all that good stuff. And I'm hyped.
Hype.
Tomorrow, dude, Dave Chappelle. I
Dude.
want to see him live. Can you?
I'm gonna show you a picture. This is like bad radio, but I'm not sure if you've seen this already or not. You probably have, because you've seen everything.
I mean, I'm pretty much always on the internet, you know. League of Legends.
You seen a
Just
picture
kidding. League of Legends.
of Zoe Dave Chappelle?
Oh,
it's so good.
that is good.
It all started. My buddy was talking about Timofey Mozgov the other night. He kept calling him Tina Fey Mozgov. Just I picture their bodies mashed together and how amazing that would be. Follow now, dorks. Tell him, ugly black princess. Prince. I'm getting loopy. What do you want from me? I'm sweating. I've been sweating through my clothes for like the last 4 hours. Dehydrated. Need a cheeseburger.
I know. I can't wait. This girl just randomly just texted me and said, "Hey, I got an extra ticket to Dave Chappelle tomorrow. You want to go with me? I don't have a date." And I was like, "Yeah."
That's the hotness.
I
Do
probably,
you think she would have asked you prior to you being a celebrity on the internet?
yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Say
I don't
no.
think- I don't-
Just say no.
No, absolutely not. It's because of Poker on Air, of course.
There you go. Now we're back on track.
Yeah.
Annette gets there. I gotta strike that phrase from my vernacular. I'm always like, she gets there.
Yeah.
So Annette calls in the flop with the open and a straight draw. She hits the good side.
And boom, just like that, she has 5 in a row.
She does.
You can count them on your hand like Gary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, got him.
Pew pew pew. Good fold by Paul though. Didn't want to compound a mistake.
Yeah, I agree. Dave Chappelle seems like he will be hilarious live, and I am gonna have such a fun time. I feel so blessed.
Should.
I mean,
Hashtag blessed.
man, they're probably not that great seats, but hey, I'm going for free. Can you ask for?
Well, I mean, it's not like you're, going to a sporting event where you want to sit close. It's just hearing his voice and just being in his presence are gonna be great.
I'm sure they'll have like.
Jeremy, watch your language. Jesus. Wow. What is going on in here all of a sudden?
I mean, it's just the realest chat ever. Poker on Air, realest chat ever.
Is that real chat?
I'm not sure if he's doing too.
Yeah, Annette's up like a cool G right now, like a G
I
profit.
know, that's so awesome. And where did? Wait, did they chip up Chris's stack because he has 2 stacks of greens now? Looks like he has 1,000 stack. I don't even know how much Chris is sitting on anymore. Oh, he has 884. It says.
Yep. I think it's pretty close.
That's pretty close. I don't know.
No, it's not the last hand. Take it back.
20 for bet.
Shipface just has to be my friend on Facebook. Isn't that nice?
Nice.
Yeah,
That is nice.
real nice.
I don't get Facebook friends.
You just ask for them. They just come. They come flocking. Joe's like, well, I haven't beaten you in a pot yet. Do I want to start trying now?
I think this is like where everybody realizes that there's only a few more hands. That everybody's feeling kind of deflated, you know.
Go all in, he probably just got the call though.
Right.
He said something stupid.
I only call on 8 times the overbet. That's when you got.
I was just trying to get old.
Yeah.
Trying to
The fail fish.
Here's a live straddle,
Possibly
guys.
the last hand.
I mean, good for Annette though.
Ooh, I
you know?
heard last hand. Let's see if people just do some like $100 flips.
I mean, you come in, you buy in for 300, and you leave with 1,300. I mean, jeez.
Dude, you can go get her nails did all over again. Now she's got my favorite hand.
Yeah.
2 more hands.
2 more
We
hands,
got this
guys.
hand and then 1 more.
2 more
If
hands.
you can't count on your own.
If you got 2 hands on your body, there's gonna be 2 hands left. Ha! I'm a rapper.
I'm
Okay. I could have went somewhere with that, but I was scared that my filter was gonna come off, and I was gonna say something that I shouldn't.
yeah.
So I just had to stop myself.
What's up, Brent? Thanks for showing up to see if Darren remains on the good side. Shitface getting. Look at that, dude.
That's a fish with an eyeball.
Tight as hell.
And the eyeball's a star.
I think that's gonna win.
I mean, why not? Why not just?
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
You were saying?
All these crazy players are gonna do.
Hey, y'all feel ya.
60.
$60 holla.
Pulled the
Forget
last
about
time
it.
around.
Here comes Joe, second best, as per usual.
Seems to be the theme of the night for him.
Chris is like, I got a 2. Oh,
I'm like Dylon. I spit hot fire.
Dylon. You think he's just gonna? Think tomorrow during the Dave Chappelle show, he's just gonna just do all those old bits just over and over again?
Traffic. There's a Ford Maverick.
What?
You never saw it? B-Rad? He's like, traffic, looking for my chapstick. There's a Ford Maverick. That's $1 million hit right there.
Boom.
All right, I quit, guys. I'll spare you.
Well, Joe finally takes his time, a sweet old time, and gets there.
90.
She's like, you know what? I'm up big. I'm gonna call you. No way. No. Oh, I thought
I
she was
thought
at the
the black-
race.
I
I
thought
was like,
that-
holy crap, what's happening?
I thought that blackjack was gonna get in the middle.
It's always nice when there's 2 hands left and you like ship a nice pot at the end.
Sure.
It's like a good feeling.
I'm curious to know how much profit
Joe it has.
Joe has at this point.
Yeah. Like how much his rebuy was for.
What was the,
I'll do it.
what was the deal?
Everybody go all in.
Everyone just goes all in and play it open-handed?
Let's go play heads up when they're done.
I'm down. We should stream for another hour if me and you heads up. How do you guys feel about that, Shay? Would you like to see me and Trevor go heads up? Because I would like to play it. I think it would be awesome.
I don't know if my ego can take it.
Dude, please.
5 to go live. Straddle.
Fine, Nick.
Where's the double and triple, quadruple straddles?
I rhyme and I rip and I rhyme. Oh, I love the Dylon.
You just won the last thing.
Spaghetti. You never, I'm throwing out all kind of stuff he does.
Last hand, I'm gonna make it 15.
What? Last hand, he's gonna make it 15.
Watch out, guys.
He doesn't care.
I feel like I don't know. I think I should see his hand by now.
I know. I feel like I want to know what his hand is, but the chat is calling for us to play heads up.
It's gone. His hand is gone. Guys, where's his hand?
He said, "Do it. Don't tease us." I wish that was possible right now, guys.
So we got so Chris made it 15, not Mark. Mark called 15. Brandon made it 35, which is pretty small. Annette calls. Gary's gonna fold. Chris, who we don't even have a hand for, says, "I'm not folding, bro."
I'm not folding. It's the last hand. How can you fold the last
Can't.
hand?
It's impossible.
Noah, don't. You better just study for your exams, man. Don't say that. Don't screw exams.
Mark
Come
should,
on, man.
Mark should re-raise here.
Absolutely. It's the last hand. You know how people play. They're just trying to get in there. People are racking up. They
Brandon,
just got that feel.
does Brandon not have cards? What is happening right now? He's racking up with cards?
I don't know
confused.
now. He's raising without having cards. No, I don't know what's happening.
All right,
Wait.
backing up the train.
It's going back. It's going back. It's going back. It's a mystery hand. That's right. Folds. Call. Uh-oh. Hey, see ya, Rick.
Night, Rick. Hey, Rick, how'd you finish in the tournament? Did you all right?
Alright, we're good? Are we good?
Whippersnapper that's
Did we
playing
bet already to call?
No.
No, okay.
We're waiting for-
Nothing's happening yet.
Alright.
You have 2 5s?
So Chris somehow gets in there at the old 7-8.
425.
Annette leading here. Oh man, this is getting weird.
101.
101 dealer.
101.
I don't think Mark
dealer.
doesn't even understands how awesome that is.
Need more racks or?
He says, I'm out. I got ace high.
Tans.
What do you think, Brandon? How much you drop?
The tens.
You didn't have a pair?
Nice.
Thanks for coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the conclusion of our show. Hope you enjoyed it. We had a good time as always.
I had a great time
And
talking with all my fans.
We love to hang out with the chat. You guys are hysterical as always. We had a lot of fun action. A couple of really big winners. Annette was a huge winner. Chris is another good winner. I think Joe broke evenish.
He was kind of a
something like
winner.
that.
Everybody?
Maybe.
He was a winner in our hearts because he played so many crazy fun
He's
hands.
a winner to me.
So, but on that note, we're gonna be taking off. I'm gonna go watch the Cavs game because it looks like they're doing pretty good, and I'm ready to go cheer them on.
Yeah, man.
But until next Tuesday,
I can't wait to see you guys again.
we'll be here waiting for you next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Tune in.
All right, guys.
Signing off for Poker on Air.
Peace.